we go again. It is Thursday, November 3rd. 10 o'clock on the dot. I've got a couple properties I need to go to. I think I'm going to need to stop. I don't seem to be as bad today, but windshield wipers on the Jeep here are not doing what they are intended to do. So we haven't had much rain, and so I haven't really made any attempt to swap them out. Been procrastinating, and now it's drizzling with a chance of rain all day, and they're just smearing water all over the windows, making it very difficult for me to see. So feel just a little groggy today. Stayed up late last night and watched the Chicago Cubs win the World Series. Very exciting, very worth the stress and anxiety of watching that series, seeing them go down 3-1 and then watching them bounce back, and one run nail biter in game 5, and then kind of a blowout in game 6, and then last night a quick lead and looked like you could relax a little bit, and then tied it back up before the end of the game, and it was a good game, and I'm glad I stayed up and watched it, but that put me after midnight before I went to bed, and I feel just a little sleepy today. All worth it. So my mind's kind of jumping around a little bit, so I don't know where to lock in here. Had a second talk with Patrick Snow last night, 45 minutes or so. Good talk, felt very good. With the communication between the two of us, I am heavily leaning towards signing his coaching agreement and paying him his requested fee. I am not 100% comfortable with spending that kind of money just to, I don't know, it scares me a little bit. So we talked about that a little bit last night, and expressed where I was coming from, but I feel like we're on a very similar page, and again, we can mutually benefit from this collaboration. So excited about that, potential. I discussed just briefly, the little bit of lingering fear I have of proceeding towards this path, and the more I think about it, I mean, the more shocked I feel inside that, I mean, I've been successful in manipulating my future, manipulating my present, manipulating my experience by understanding my concept of desire and deserve. And I've worked really, really hard to overcome this mindset that you have to suffer to be successful. And I keep how we are going to complete the year and pay the bills that we had and fulfill our financial obligations. We had, 6 years ago we were, where we at, what are we going to do? We went through with bankruptcy. We got it closed out just over 5 years ago, and then decided to make a fresh start, and then our fresh start kind of hit a wall, and we could have very easily given in. And just said, this is my lot in life. I'm going to have to deal with it, and making a change. Schmuck. But anyway, we didn't. So, considering where we were at, and every penny counted before we moved to Texas, and once we got here, for months after we got here, every penny counted, and that's literal. I mean, we literally counted change and saved it. I mean, finding, what the fuck is this guy doing? Damn near got me rear-ended by a truck, coming to a dead fucking stop in the middle of the road for no reason. To change my path to be different from that. This one is not. In my mind, I was thinking I need to go to Walmart. I need to get new windshield wiper blades, and I was thinking, well, there's one right there on Nacogdoches. It's new. I've been there. I've gotten stuff like that before. And I had them confused. The one I was thinking about is the one on Thousand Oaks, which is farther east. I was thinking, I'm going to be right there on Nacogdoches. I can just pop into the one on Nacogdoches, but this is not the one I need, because this is only a grocery store. So my plan is now property that I was heading to, and then go to the next one, and I guess hit Walmart later today, just deal with poor visibility through my windshield. Need to convince myself that spending the money is a good risk, and then once I convince myself, I have to convince Rhonda. successful at it, and I think that has increased her trust in my ability to make decisions that may have some risk associated to them, but that I believe can be pulled off. So at some point before tomorrow, we need to have that conversation. I need to make that decision of whether or not to turn that money over or continue to move forward and on a lesser scale and not full force, full-fledged paying, and then maybe work out a payment plan, and which is an option. He does not require the money up front to work with people, but he does offer a pretty hefty discount if it's paid up front. So I'm looking at a pretty significant amount of savings on what I'm purchasing if I pay for it all up front. That is a factor that weighs heavy in my decision as well. So there's other things on my mind about a variety of other things, but I think that's as far as I'm going to take it.